Marhaba and welcome to the Ivy Organic Gardening channel, which is America's leading garden product YouTube channel for several consecutive years. And today we have the honor and privilege of having the leading organic garden expert in the Middle East, as well as an author and the Grow It Green Instagram and the budsandblooms.com.kw and leading distributor of the Ivy Organics gardening products in the Middle East. Thank you so very much for being with us today, Alya Younes.
Hello, Charles. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much. My pleasure.
Of course. And before we start, if you can please share a little bit more about your background and your passion for gardening and educating the Middle East and beyond with your gardening lessons and experiences.
My name is Alia. I am from Kuwait. I am an electrical engineer. I am an author of 2 books. The first one is called How to Grow Tomatoes in Container, and the second one is called Organic Gardening in Simple and Scientific Ways. Gardening has been in my life since my childhood. I am passionate about plants since I was in primary school. I started posting pictures of my garden on Instagram in my account Grow It Green in 2014 and started my business in agriculture, Buds and Blooms, 3 years ago.
That's fantastic. Congratulations, and I've been watching and enjoying watching your growing success in the Middle East and all the people you've been able to influence, not just there, but throughout Europe and here in America as well.
Thank you, Charles. Thank you.
So for those that come and visit your gardening website at budsandblooms.com.kw, what products can they expect to find there when shopping for products to help benefit their organic garden?
Well, we sell organic products for gardening. We try to fulfill our customers' needs who wish to grow their food in an organic and healthy way, from fertilizers to seeds, organic pesticides, kind of soil mixes. We also offer training courses during the season in order to educate people about how to grow their vegetables and fruits in an organic way in their homes and have great success in our climate.
So with your business based in Kuwait, what countries outside of Kuwait are you able to ship to?
Well, we ship globally. We use DHL for shipping. However, there are some specific products that we cannot ship, such as live earthworms, live plants, soil, these kinds of products. Otherwise, we ship everything globally.
That makes a lot of sense. So people can still, anywhere in the world, still shop for your books. They can shop for your pesticides, your seeds, fertilizers, and pretty much the majority of all the products that you offer at your store website. So what are some of the challenges of growing fruits and vegetables in the Kuwaiti climate?
Certainly, we have some challenges in growing our vegetables and fruits here in Kuwait. Kuwait is one of the hottest countries in the world. Temperatures here can reach up to 55 degrees Celsius, which is about 130 Fahrenheit.
Wow.
Yeah, and we are originally a desert country. So we have no source of fresh water. Our soil is poor of nutrients, but we can overcome all these challenges and grow wonderful vegetables. Actually, we are growing every kind of vegetable or fruit, you name it, Charles, from strawberries, watermelons, tomatoes, squashes, by, first of all, choosing the right time to sow our seeds. I mean, just like you guys, you cannot grow many things in winter because of low temperatures and frost. We cannot grow many things here in summer because of high temperatures and dryness. Our main season is in winter, where we have mild temperatures. In summer, we grow heat-loving plants, such as sweet potatoes, okras, spinach, Malabar spinach, etc. And this is what I love about your products, Charles. It works as a sunscreen and protects the barks of the trees from the damage of the direct sunlight. And this is how we deal with the heat in Kuwait. Regarding the poorness of the soil and the lack of water, We use raised beds. We fill it off a good potting soil, which contains nutrients and microorganisms and can hold moisture. And we use irrigation systems to save water, time, and effort. Also, our season is short, so we extend it by sowing our seeds, start sowing our seeds earlier, indoor in summer, and we take care of the seedlings until the beginning of the season, then we transplant it outside.
That makes a lot of sense. And those are all excellent tips that all of us growers can incorporate in our growing practices here in California and throughout the United States. And thank you so very much for sharing all of that with us. So for the beginning gardener, what advice can you share with them in regards to how they can get the passion that you have and I have in getting involved in the gardening hobby? But it's more than just a hobby. Obviously, it's about health and mental health and also nutritional health, growing the most delicious and nutritious fruits that you can grow in your backyard. And I'm going to hopefully conclude with also discussing your growing tomatoes in container, as some of us don't have land, and that we shouldn't stop considering and thinking about growing food just because we don't have maybe the land to grow food in. So again, for the beginning gardener, what advice and recommendation do you have for that?
Well, my advice to you, if you are a beginner gardener, choose a plant that you love to grow, that you enjoy eating, and learn about it. Gather information, knowledge about its needs. Then go ahead and grow it. No matter how easy the plant is to grow, if you don't give it what it needs, you won't succeed. If you don't grow it in the right time, you won't succeed. For example, many people say if you are a beginner, grow some radishes. But if you didn't know that the radish is a winter crop and you grow it during summer, you won't get radishes. If you fertilize it with too much nitrogen, you will get abundance of foliage at the expense of the bulbs of the radishes itself. So choose what you love, learn about it, and don't be afraid of making mistakes. Mistakes are windows for bigger success and for experience.
All wonderful tips, and thank you so very much for sharing. And I do agree with your lessons in regards to caring and learning and educating yourself on growing the things that you love. And a lot of people can identify with caring for their dogs or their cats or their birds, and they too have water requirements and food requirements and grooming requirements. And we care for our pets. You need to care for your plants if you're going to enjoy all that they can offer you as well, just like a healthy pet can offer to yourself and your family.
Yes, I agree.
So you have your two books, one on organic gardening, which is excellent, and then you also have your growing tomatoes in container book as well. And I love the idea that you're able to grow in a container, especially if you have no land, or maybe you have land, but the soil quality isn't good enough. And again, you can control it now with a container. Can you share a few lessons or points from your book that you're willing to share with our audience?
Sure, yes. Well, the main reason that I wrote my book, Growing Tomatoes in Container, is that I said to myself, why not growing tomatoes in containers? It's easy, and it can be done even in a 5-gallon bucket. So yes, you can grow a tomato. You can grow any kind of vegetable, not only tomatoes, any kind you want to grow, even watermelons. You can grow it in containers. Just put a good soil in it and start. Growing your vegetable in containers will give you the chance to choose the right spot in your garden so you can have full sunlight for your plants to grow healthy and give you a very nice harvest.
For those of you interested in getting Alya's books and learning more gardening tips that help make this your best growing season ever, please go to budsandblooms.com.kw. Simply click on her store link and you can begin shopping for your organic gardening needs to make this your best growing season ever. So I want to thank you so very much, Alia, for being with the Ivy Organics Garden channel and sharing all of your wisdom with us. And I encourage all of you that are viewing to also follow Alia's growing gardening experiences at the Grow It Green Instagram channel, which again, I'm also putting that link for you in the description below this video, as well as in the comments for your convenience. Please support her and help be a part of our growing journey by following her and participating in her classes and learning all that she has to offer all of us in making each of these years our best growing seasons ever.
Thank you very much, Charles. Thank you. And you are most welcome. I encourage you and the dear followers to follow me on my Instagram account, Grow to Green, to watch me how to grow my vegetables and enjoy my gardening life.
Thank you so very much. And for all of you again watching, please do not forget to give us that thumbs up if you've enjoyed this educational lesson, and share it with your gardening friends and family. And most importantly, keep growing with the Ivy Organics, and we're all wishing you happy gardening.
Thank you, Charles.
Thank you, Alia. Take care.